The first part of your claim is for various items, which I'm going to go through. It's for something called some sort of box.
Xbox, Judge.
You say that that's your games console.
Yes.
And you say after you broke up, you left all of your property in the house that you shared with Richard, correct?
Yes, I had no choice.
Right. Well, that's what I have to ask you. Before we get to the items on the various things you're claiming for, what were the circumstances in which you said you left the property you were sharing with Richard?
Domestic violence, Judge.
Was Richard ever prosecuted?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't continue with the charges.
You have to have an opportunity to respond to that very, very serious allegation. What do you say about it?
I've never hit a woman in my life. I couldn't do it.
Has there come a time at all in the course of your relationship where you've had any fear or any concern about his temper?
Not at all.
You say you had to leave in circumstances where you felt unsafe in the property.
Yes.
What do you say were the circumstances in which she left the property?
I had to get the police involved to get her out.
Do you have a police report?
I didn't bring it.
You didn't bring it?
No.
Well, where is it?
It's at home.
You knew you were coming today to deal with an issue where it was quite clear Louise was suing you for money on the basis of property she'd left in your house.
Yes.
You say, that's nonsense, I had to call the police to get rid of her, and you left the police report at home.
Yes.
Did you not think that that might be a little bit important?
Yes.
Why did you have to go and call the police?
She turned violent.
In what way?
She went for me, started hitting me, punching me. I had to call the police.
And you made a complaint to the police. What happened?
Police took her out that day, well, the night.
When you say they took her out, what do you mean?
They asked her to leave.
Remember that?
I do remember that, Judge, but it wasn't because I was violent. It's because I went to a friend's house and he accused me of taking drugs.
Well, this is Richard's point. Richard says, in fact, that you became an unreliable, I put it in my language, you became a disruptive presence in the house. Not necessarily because of violence, but because of something else very serious that you allege, Richard, that Louise was doing, correct?
Yes.
What did you see Louise do?
Doing drugs.
What sort of drugs?
Crack and heroin.
Have you ever done crack and heroin?
I have, Judge, but when I went to jail last year, I came off Subutex and I haven't touched heroin or crack cocaine since.